Coming up on the show this week, we relive some classic Derby moments, we celebrate Will Schofield's 50th game for the club, and we preview Derby number 34 on Sunday.
G'day everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Inside 50. If you're wondering why I'm whispering, we're a bit worried that the room might be bugged after yesterday's press conference. You know, for inside information. What are your thoughts on this weekend's game, mate?
Listen, while my co-anchor is scanning for a few bugs around the room, should probably fill you in on yesterday's press conference. Mark Harvey from the Fremantle Dockers had some very interesting theories regarding the last time they met back in round 8.
There's a lot of things happening throughout the course of the week and then in the lead up to that game, wasn't it? If you remember. And I think some of our intelligence got out. As I said, there might have been some intelligence that got out. Got phone hacking going on these days. Just in some of the structure.
Still going.
Personnel structure.
Yeah, they figured it out too easily or too well? Or...
Well, they won't this time, put it that way.
We're up.
Yeah, mate, we're all clear. We're all clear. But in all honesty, it did make for a very interesting press conference yesterday. So, look, obviously the town gets very excited when it's Derby week. And we were lucky enough to catch up with a few of the boys to hear about their favourite Derby moments.
I remember watching the first ever Derby, and I think we smashed Freo, so yeah, that's probably a memorable one for me.
The West Coast Eagles, the reigning champions, say, hey, we're still here in a mighty performance in this history-making event.
Probably the same one as most, and that's the one with the big fight with Dale Kickett, and Michael Gardner was in there, and Phil Reid was swinging from the rafters too.
Dale Kickett has just thrown a couple. Look at this, Dennis.
I mean, there's been a lot of wrestles and fights and derbies, but that one sticks in my mind pretty clearly, and I think it probably does in most.
I always remember that fight with the girds getting ripped and the punches getting thrown, so that was a bit of fun watching.
West Coast winning the first 9, we were the real kings of the town, weren't we? So, real proud to be part of a West Coast supporter base back then.
The Eagles are home by 4 points. And it's on between Dura and Matera after the siren.
5 years old when the Dockers first came in, and won until I was about 10.
Probably on the funniest side of things, I had an incident with Matty Pavlich. He didn't like my haircut too much, and he told me he didn't like it. So at a stoppage, one of the stoppages, I got him a little bit closer to see if he liked my haircut a little bit more, and rubbed my hair in his face a little bit, and I think it grew on him. I think he sort of liked it after that. So that's probably one of the funniest side of memories of the Derby, I'd say.
Yeah, I haven't been lucky enough to play in one at the moment, but I always liked the collision between Sean McManus and Dave Burapunda. That was always a good one. That one always stuck in my mind, so I enjoyed that. Bodies flying everywhere. It seemed like a good Derby experience.
McManus, oh my goodness.
He's in trouble. Pay the mark.
Well, my greatest Derby memory for me personally was probably kicking goal of the year.
The Eagles are still trying. Now Kerr can keep going, and does. And does some more. And some more. Surely he couldn't from 48. Oh, he has.
Hey guys, Will Schofield here. I've got 50 games coming up this weekend against Freo. I guess kind of fitting, it's a derby. Unfortunately, it won't be a home game for us at Subi. So I'll be missing your guys' support out on the boundary, and I'll probably be copping a fair bit of flack from the Freo cheer squad. But a big thank you for all the support that I've got off all the supporters. Obviously my family as well. 50 games is a great milestone, and it started quite a while ago, way back to my debut, and I know the boys have hopefully got some vision of baby-faced Schofield sitting on the bench against the Bulldogs, and obviously come a long way from then, and I guess it's just one step in proving a few people wrong, because I don't think many people thought I could get this far. So although I'm happy with the achievement, I'm looking forward to further games to come, and plenty of big things from the guys at the club. So thanks again, and enjoy the footage.
Bounces downwards, ball forward. Opportunity for Schofield. Snap Schofield, and they've got there first.
Looks towards Hale. Oh, pinched by Schofield. Fuck that.
Intended for Houlihan, knocked down by Shuey. Oh dear me! That's a goal.
Here's an opportunity for Pritis. He can get around. Gives the handball back inside. Schofield from 45. Shot at goal. Yes, it's there. They've kicked 5 in a row, the West Coast Eagles.
Let's take a look at this huge clash. It's the 34th Western Derby, West Coast versus Fremantle. The outs are West Coast. Kobe Stevens has gone back to East Fremantle after being the sub for the last 2 weeks, but the ins, obviously extended bench, 25-man squad for a Sunday game. Ashton Hams, Mitch Brown, Pat McGinnity, Brad Shepherd, and obviously no Daniel Kerr yet.
And it is a huge game this week, mate. 5v6. It's probably the first time I can remember a Western Derby having such relevance on the season's end.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is great.
So, yeah, but look...
Let's reflect on the Saints game a little bit.
Yeah, look, disappointing start.
Well, when you give a team 41 points, it's always going to be difficult. Can't believe the effort they showed to almost come back and snatch it. It would have been one of the best victories of recent memory.
Amazing effort, really. But when you think about it, we've been renowned for having poor third quarters this year, and that was our best quarter of the game. So one positive take out of it.
Yeah, pleasing. Let's just touch on a few players, as we always do here, that really impressed us. The ruck combination. They really did smash St Kilda in all facets. Hit outs 41 to 16, disposals 37 to 25, clearances 12 to 4. Contested possessions 28 to 15. They really did smash them all around the park, which was great.
Oh, mate, and probably the really scary thing is it's an all-star ruck combo of the competition, really. But the scary thing is these two guys are only going to get better the more they play together. I mean, Nanu hasn't even played 50 games yet.
It is promising. I look forward to it. Scott Selwood, we've just got to briefly mention him. He had 14 tackles. 14 tackles!
7 in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's the second time this year he's done it, and he's had 7 out of 15 games where he's been in double figures. He's unbelievable.
So that makes him the leading tackle per game. He averages 8.7 per game. He's also got the most total tackles.
Just loves hugging people. He's a friendly guy, real friendly. Eric McKenzie, he did a phenomenal job on Nick Rewalt. It's a very tough game. He's a fit bloke and strong. Kept him to 0 goals and 17 touches. You'd be really pleased with that.
Yeah, probably just obviously need to address the elephant in the room, and you know, Eric
would
be
fat.
Yeah. No, Eric would be disappointed with a couple of skill errors there in the last quarter, but I mean, still, he had a phenomenal game, and you'd still have him in the best.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, he did have a good game. Andrew Gaff, wow, what a great return. Didn't play since the last derby in round 8. Comes along in round 17, has it 24 times, 9 marks. What's he, a power forward?
Just racks it up.
And 2 goals.
Yeah, look,
he was great.
Yeah, and we were speaking before, you know, he's stiff not to be nominated for the Rising Star Award. So, look, he's probably renowned for his excellent decision-making around the club here. And what has he played now? Probably less than 10
5 or 6,
games.
yeah, it was unbelievable skill decisions, really.
Exciting times ahead.
Yeah, that does bring us to the end of the program, Ando. Massive derby. Let's see if we can snatch 2 in 1 year. It'd be exciting.
It would be very exciting. Thanks for watching Inside 50. Here's the top 3.
T cubed. That's tough top 3. This is Nick Nananui. Grabs the ruck by himself. Sprints away. How's the shepherd from Josh Kennedy too? Didn't he line Brett Peake up? Weren't they teammates once? Luke Shuey has the ball on the outer side. Sweeps the handball to Andrew Gaff. Fakes the left foot pass. Back to Luke Shuey, who keeps running. Oh, they're just regulation from him these days. Great goal, Boots. Note the time and the score. Nick Nananui, around about 24 people, does the ruck, collects his own footy and snaps the goal. That'll be in the Panthers highlights for years to come.
He is a godsend